Okay, well, here we are with the European sprint hurdles champion Andy Turner and a man who's very, very, very close to being the fastest man ever. He's just 2/100ths behind the world record, David Oliver, from America, of course. Even though he's wearing an Arsenal tracksuit. Guys, now I've had the pleasure of sitting on a bus with you for the last, it seems like, 3 days, and you two seem to get along pretty well. But when you race it against each other, different story, I guess. Andy?
Yeah, we get on fine outside of the track. We're just two guys doing what we love to do. But when we get on the track, it's war. Simple as that. But it's cool. I train with David, so we know how each other how we're going to be before a race and stuff. And we'll talk in the warm-up area, say hello. But as soon as you get on the track, it's business time, and you just got to get your professional head on.
Well, he seems like the nicest guy in the world, but he's just been trash talking you, hasn't he? He's been trying to psych you out about his times.
It's alright. It's all talk. We'll race at 200 any time. I'm good to go. He beat me at the hurdles right now. That's cool. But I'll race him at 200.
Yeah, but the problem is you're hurdlers, so.
Yeah, man.
Now listen, David, what about you? First of all, what about your friend here, Andy, European champion?
Yes.
I know you're not necessarily having sleepless nights over it yet, but you must be happy for him.
Oh yeah, it's great for him to go out there and get that championship. I didn't watch it. It didn't come on TV in the States, but I heard, Zara texted me and told me that he won, and I was like, oh, that's great. It couldn't happen to a better guy. I don't really know any of the other guys personally, but just from knowing Andy, for the past 4 going on 5 years or so, his ups and downs, what he's got going. Like, I know him personally. He's a guy I talk to often. So it was good to see him go and get that championship and just really live out a season's goal. When we reach our goals, it's always a big deal when we can accomplish those. So it was good to see him come across there and put hold the flag up and just. I understand the feeling. I really do understand the feeling when you really accomplish something. You get to wear that flag, and it's just really a big deal.
He seems such a
left footers feel good.
Yeah.
He seems such a nice guy, Andy, doesn't he? But he wants to whoop your ass when he's at the track.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. All the hurdlers I know out there on the circuit, they're all cool. Everyone seems to get on right now. But I say, you get when the man says tracksuits off and it's time to get to business. It's one of them. It's just war.
It's just take care of business.
Yeah.
Well, listen, reality check, okay? Fantastic what happened in Barcelona, but I would suggest if you get ahead of the guy next to you now in the Worlds next year or the Olympics in 2012, you're going to be pretty close, if not winning the gold.
It may only be like the first round because I might be chilling or something.
But what have you got to do? What have you got to do to beat this guy?
I don't know. Maybe go some shoulders like him.
I don't know how you get him either. I guess you just got to be born with it.
I don't know. I've just got to keep working hard, keep training, listen to my coach, Lloyd Cowell, and each year I'm chipping away and I'm getting faster. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
work in progress.
But winning the European gold and the European title will definitely help for the confidence, won't it?
Yeah, it gives me a lot of confidence. I feel like when I get to a big race, I can perform my best when I need to perform it. I need to be racing people like David, people who are running quick times day in day out, to bring me on as an athlete and to produce, help me produce quicker times. Just hold on, just hope for the best.
Now, David, from your point of view, for everything you've achieved and the times, you also need the gold medal from somewhere. They've got the Worlds next year and obviously the Olympics here in London in 2012. And I guess for all the fast times you've done, you need that big G, as they say in your sport.
Oh yeah. The gold medal is definitely the ultimate. Winning Olympic gold is by far the most. The best feeling ever. I can only imagine. I got close. I got on the stand in 08, so hopefully I can upgrade that in 12. If I'm blessed enough to make the team and make it through the rounds or something like that. And but yeah, you gotta win the goals. But this year was not a championship season. But I didn't look at that as being like, oh well, let me just take it easy or whatever. Because like you said, coming off of last year, being injured, not able to compete, I go out there and give 100% every single time. There's no such thing as shutting down at the line. Let me save some, because you never know whenever you step off that track if you're gonna be back on it. So I just try to take advantage of all my opportunities and treat it like a celebration when I come to these meets.
Does he talk a lot on the line before you race, or is he all quiet?
No. He talks now. He talks a good talk, but no. On the line, he's just professional, very professional.
Well, talking about good talk, Andy's been telling us all day about how he beat you in the 200 metres in training.
Yeah.
Is that over in Disneyland, by the
Yeah,
way?
Disney, yeah.
So you
Yeah.
train at Disneyland, Dave?
Right.
That's got all sorts of connotations to it. Do you actually train, or do you just go on Space Mountain every day?
No, I just go to practice every day out there, and go home. My life is pretty simple. I don't really do very much, but yeah, Andy, he got the best of me in those 200s, but I'm a totally different 200 guy now. I think, it's going to be close. We can line up a little exhibition event for this meet Saturday after the hurdles. We can line up a 200. Nah, I don't train for that. I'm not doing the 200 hurdles, man. Nah, I might fall or something crazy, man. I don't take 7 steps. I take 3. But now we could do like an open 200 between me and him, and we could put our cars on the line. And I could get his brand new
Which one you put on your line?
I'll put the Benz. I'll put the Benz on the line. He puts his Jag. Whoever wins, we can take the little pink slip, and then I can ship his Jag back because I'm 2030 or 2020 or something. And I just got to change the steering wheel on the right side.
Sounds like we got a challenge here. Now, before you go, very quickly, there's a bit of a football connection here. David here is a mad Arsenal fan. We've discovered, hence his tracksuit. And Andy, did you know this, David? Andy actually played for a top. No, actually, that's a lie. Not a top football club, but he played for Notts County.
Yeah, he told me about that.
Yeah, were you impressed?
Hey, man, he's a beast, man. He's an all-around athlete. When you're a hurdler, you're like probably the best athlete in sports because you have to incorporate so much. So it's not even a surprise. We all probably can play, whatever we want to because we already got the power, we got the technique, we have flexibility, we've got everything when you run the hurdles because we're the best athletes. So, he can play soccer. He probably can go right now and probably play for his team, not in the forest. So.
You reckon?
Yeah. To be fair.
Yeah, I might get me a jersey and, go out there and play in Anfield this weekend, man. You never know, man.
Okay. That I'd like to see. Hey, Andy?
I don't think your shoulders are too big now. Maybe a goalkeeper.
Nah, man. I'll probably be a defender, I don't,
Okay.
You are the wall.
Well, we'd love to see you two lining up against each other, giving each other the chat. 2012 Olympic final. I've got a feeling you'll both be there. Thanks for your time, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you, man. Cheers.